today's video, I'm going to be talking about the top fishing gear to use as a beginner. And so I will be covering the type of fishing rods to use, type of fishing pole, type of fishing lures, type of things to use when I ever need to carry everything, like how I organize all my stuff. I'll be going over everything today. So make sure you stay till the end or watch the entire video to get my entire opinion over every little topic that is very important when it comes to fishing as a beginner. And first up, I'm going to be going over the fishing rods and fishing poles. Now there are tons of different type of fishing poles and fishing rods. Now two main fishing reels I use is something called a bait caster, something kind of like this, maybe something that you've seen pros use, or something that not very much people use, but is very, very good. It's very difficult to master, in my opinion. Obviously, there's the reel, and then there's the button right here that opens it, and that lets the line out. So whenever I cast it, it pulls the line out. Now, the one thing that you have to be careful on with the bait casters is you have to keep your thumb on the line. So you press the button down and you keep your thumb on the line and you cast it, and as the line is being taken out, you lightly put your thumb right on the line and kind of slow it down. Not necessarily slow it down, but you keep small tension on it. Obviously, it's going to take tons of practice. There obviously are pros and cons to this. I can get it in specific spots very easily, especially with the type of rods I use with the bait casters. And the cons, one of them being something called a bird nest or a backlash. And that's when the line is being taken out too much and catches itself or gets caught in itself, and it makes a giant nest of line. And there's obviously ways to fix all that. I'll be posting ways to fix bait casters if something like that happens. When I first got this reel, I thought this was a broken reel that I got from a friend, and it just happened to be the drag. So I'll make sure to make a video about all the little settings that have to go with these. Another type of fishing rod or fishing reel is called just the regular spinning reel. I'm actually going to take the top off this, just like that. This is what the fishing spinning wheel looks like. It's nice and simple, just kind of like this. I don't know if you could tell, but as I reel, it slowly goes up and it slowly goes down. And this thing right here, the spinning part, actually catches the line and it spools it around your actual spool as you're reeling in, which is actually really nice. And I love it. I love it so much. It's actually really satisfying just doing this over and over and over again. But that's also because I don't have any line set up at all. Cons, I don't really like how, I guess just, it depends on the rod itself. Like sometimes they're really, really flimsy and they don't really go, in my opinion, they don't go well with the spinning reels. I like a little bit more of a backbone, and you know, sometimes these feel really light, especially like this one. This one feels really, really light, and yeah, I mean, I just feel like whenever I get a big fish that I feel like it's gonna break off. But it's very good for, I love using these for Senkos or any type of worm. I love using these. In my opinion, they perform better than using a regular bait caster. Yeah, and I mean, there's some settings on here, like especially up here, this is your drag. So you can set this to how much line is being taken out without it breaking your rod. There's something called an open or closed barrel. So if I flip that and I start pulling line, it starts pulling this. And then whenever I want to start reeling, I'll flip this and just start reeling, and it won't pull line out anymore. It'll actually keep from doing that while I'm reeling. Now I'm gonna get to what's the best rod to buy as a starter. So first, I'm gonna give you what not to do. What not to do is to go on Amazon and buy a product like this. This is a foldable rod, the ones where you can just like pull it out and do this. See, just like that. Now it's a full Now it's a full rod, perfect, looks fine. The only problem is, don't know if you can see right here, it's very, very cheap. And this is actually broken right here. I'm actually going to show you guys right now. This is breaking apart. Oh, there goes that. This is a very, very cheap rod, and it's broken already. This was not broken when I first saw this, but yeah. And I don't know if you could tell, but on the tip, it's so thin that it broke the little line guides that hold the line against the rod. And yeah, that broke. The only good thing about this this rod is the reel that comes with it. This is another bait caster, but it's not the high-end bait casters that you usually find. It's a normal bait caster. It just doesn't have the brakes and the settings, as much settings as you want on a regular bait caster. The settings that you want are usually on the more expensive ones. It's still got the drag, the all the different type of settings, the ratios. I mean, obviously it still has the ratios, but this is the I think this is the Kiltin, K-I-L-I-T-I-N rod combo. I recommend not buying this because this is very cheap, clearly, as it broke on me already. And literally the first cast, I cast it and the tip broke. I mean, obviously it's because I might have had a heavy lure on, but I really didn't have a heavy lure on. I just had a nice little plastic, and there it is. In my opinion, this just does not feel like a good rod. Like, look, this is the tip. It's breaking on me right now, and in my opinion, not very well. This right here, very nice design, in my opinion. I just do not like the feel of it. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's very plastic-like. It scratches very easy. The bottom comes out, and it's like super, you can hear all the plastic in there. It's super hollow. And yeah, in my opinion, not good. I would not buy something off of Amazon. I would walk inside of Walmart and find a good rod combo to use. And actually, one rod combo I would recommend is the Ozark Trail Wayfarer. This is a very nice, nice and easy starter rod. It's a spinning rod, just like this. It comes in orange and blue. It's only like $12 at Walmart. I'll make sure to put the link down below because you can also order them. Take my advice, this is one of the best starter rods to get. I've bought maybe 20 of these in my entire life just because of how much I love them, and I've given away so many of them to friends and stuff like that. Very, very strong right there. Obviously, I don't have the other end. I honestly can't find this one, but it's a way more effective. Doesn't break as easy. I'm pretty sure it does come with line on there already. It comes with line. But yeah, my opinion, I would get one of these if you're a starter. I love just how it feels. It's obviously not your high-end rod, but it's also very, very effective when it comes to fishing. When it comes to fishing for the first time and not having a rod. So I would definitely recommend the Ozark Trail Wayfarer, just like that. There's also another type of rod that's not bad, but in my opinion, I don't really like. These are called push button rods. They're definitely for starters. All you have to do, push the button, and you hold the button, you flick, and you let go as you flick it. And it literally just does its own thing. Then all you do, just pull it up once, start reeling. Very simple. I do like this one. This one doesn't feel like it'll break very easy. See, I don't hear any cracking. It's definitely flimsy, but that's just the type of rod it is. This is also about $12. It's a Zebco Slingshot, and in my opinion, I love this thing. I just haven't used it in a while. But you can take the top off just like this. And this is actually how you spool it. They usually do come spooled, so you won't have to worry about that. They just won't come with a very strong line, so don't be expecting to catch a 20-pound fish on this. And I will make sure to make videos in the future of how to set up each one of these rods and how to use their settings and how to actually cast with them. Okay, now part 2, you need to know what type of lures to use. Now in these 2 boxes, I have 2 different type of lures that I love using, and obviously in these type of lures, and in this section, this is the soft plastic section. So in each section, there's going to be a different type of lure in that section that you have to use in a specific environment or a specific way that actually helps catching fish. I'm not going to go over everything, but first of all, I'm just going to go over the main lures. This is a topwater frog, soft plastic, obviously if you can see. It's got 2 massive hooks on the back of it, just like this. And so, something I recommend, this is one of the lures I recommend buying in the first place. Fun to use. Use in warmer weather, because bass love sitting on the top of the water where it's more warmer in the summer or in warmer temperatures, and that's when they come to the surface to bite frogs like this. Another lure I recommend is something called a mimic minnow, something just like this, very artificial, and they come with like a lure on the top, very nice and easy to use. Just cast it and you constantly reel, not very fast, not very slow. You just reel very fast. My opinion, this is the fish I catch, or this is the type of lure I catch the most fish on. There's obviously worms. You can do a bunch of different type of setups with this, with hook wise. You can do a Senko, you could do a Ned rig, you can do a bunch of different stuff, and it's actually really, really fun to use. And last but not least, my favorite type of lures are the soft plastic craws. You can get these at Walmart, Cabela's, Bass Pro Shops, any type of fishing store or sports store. I love these so much. They could be from $3 to maybe $8 now for a package of 5 to 10. Very, very fun to use. These are my favorite type of lures to use, and I actually catch the most fish on these. You can run through them very fast, but I'll go ahead and open up one of these. This is kind of what they look like, just like this. They're nice and soft plastic. There's many ways to rig this up, and I'll make more videos on how to do that. But in today's video, I'm just gonna be showing you what to get, and in the next video or something like that, I can show you what to actually do with the lures. Now onto hard plastics. My favorite type of lures to use are something like this. This is like a jerk bait or a crankbait, and it's something where you tie it up and you just reel it, and you feel the movement of this lure in the water. The only con with this thing is it gets stuck on so much leaves and stuff like that, so you want to be in more clear and clean environments to be able to use this. But I mean, they come in many different colors. This is another one. This is called the Plopper. I love using these for topwater. It's a hard plastic lure, but once again, it has the treble hooks, which is the 3 hooks on it. It gets caught on things very easily and can sometimes get caught when you're casting it. I don't really like hard plastics as much as most people do. I usually love using soft plastics. That's more of the type of person or fisherman I am. But yeah, another one I would recommend using is a Plopper. And last but not least, I have one more lure that I love using, which is a hard plastic. It's actually called the Choppa, or the Whopper Plopper. I do not currently have that because I lost it just the other day fishing it. I did make sure to order one of those. It's a type of hard plastic where you cast it and you reel it in, and it makes a ton of bubbles and loud noises on top of the water, and it makes the fish very, very upset. And yeah, it makes them want to aggressively bite the lure. And so it's the most fun way to catch a fish, in my opinion. Now on to the organizing part of these lures. You can get either something like this, which is like a small tackle box. Comes with dividers and stuff like that, just like this. You can see all the little dividers in there. That's where I've been storing all my hard plastics and soft plastics. Usually my soft plastic like craws and worms, I usually keep in their packages, and I keep it inside a backpack, which is another thing I recommend getting is a backpack to use pliers. You need scissors, you need a scale if you want to really get more into that. You can use these for storing hooks and stuff like that. But yeah, in my opinion, this is one of the best ways to organize my lures. A backpack and one of these. Some people do like using just the regular tackle box. This is another beginner thing you could use. You could use this for catfishing. You can store almost anything in here. You can store all your tools. It's not as big as a backpack, but I do recommend getting one of these two to start off. And last but not least is something like a net. Now, it just depends on where you're fishing. If you like fishing on a boat, and like a little paddle boat or something like that, you can use a net whenever you catch a fish to scoop them up while you're in the water, or you can simply grab them. Some fish are very annoying and aggressive. I love using a net just in case when it comes to a big fish, because having to pick up the fish by the line or by the rod while it's still hooked is very risky. It sometimes does work, it sometimes doesn't. It's very risky in my opinion. I love having the net just in case. It's more fun to be able to scoop up the big fish instead of risk it and pick it up into the boat or onto the shore or onto the bank. Yeah, I mean, it just depends. Like, sometimes I take it, sometimes I don't. It does help me most of the time. But yeah, that's it for the net. I would also say get a scale if you like I said, if you like, you know, measuring your fish, if you like doing all that kind of stuff. You also want to know where to fish, what kind of ponds and stuff like that. Just what I recommend is a app called FishBrain. I'll leave a link down below, or I'll show you a picture right here of what the app looks like. You can get it on iOS or Android. It's very fun to use. You can post the fish you catch there. Also link my profile there too, to maybe follow me if you want on there. But yeah, I post most of my fishing catches on there. And yeah, that's what I recommend as a beginner. If you want to start getting into fishing, or you already have, but you want to know what you want to fish with. That was the entire video of, you know, what type of gear to use, in my opinion. I've been fishing for, I mean, I don't even know how long I've been fishing. I'm 16, I've been fishing since I was like 5 or something like that. And I loved fishing when I was younger, so. If you do love fishing, make sure you like and subscribe. If you love this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, make sure you comment down below if this helped you or not. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.